Steinhouse, and welcome to Money Chat Now. Money Chat Now is a politically charged stock market pre-show giving you the politics of the day and the biggest moves in the stock market. It is presented with comedic common sense and just the right amount of sarcasm by an expert in financial literacy, and hey, that's me, Larry Steinhouse. Today is Friday, September 15th. I want to welcome you to the show. We are here live on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And of course, you can find repeats of the show on Rumble and Spotify. When you get there, please search Money Chat Now and Larry Steinhouse, and then you can follow me there as well. By the way, if you'd like to connect to me personally, you want to make an appointment with me, or you want to talk to me, you can go to contactlarry.com. That's contactlarry.com, and there you will find my social media connections, my email, and my text message information. That's contactlarry.com. Hey, just a reminder, if you're watching online, hit that like button. Hit that share button. So everybody hit the like button right now. Right now, just hit that like button so I know you like it. And then, of course, hit the share button as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the Money Chat Now page on Facebook. You can also find Money Chat Now and the Larry Steinhouse Show on Spotify. Please go there and subscribe. Hey, you can also comment live during the show on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And please say hi so I know you're watching. By the way, real quick, I want to say hello to a couple people already saying hi. Thank you so much. We've got Peter, we got Mike, we got John, we got Jose and James both on YouTube, and we got Tommy, and we got Charles and Deb. Everybody saying good morning. Good morning to you guys too. I totally appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. By the way, if you have not joined the Money Chat Now fan page on Facebook, please do that to make sure you can always see the show. If you like the Money Chat Now page, you can still view the show. And when I'm in Facebook jail, I guess it's actually not liking anymore. I think it's following now. Anyway, I can only transmit from the page if I'm in Facebook jail. So please go to the Money Chat Now page and follow it. I guess that's what I want to say, right? All right. So today we're going to be talking about, of course, the market recap. We're going to be talking about Queen Elizabeth II coins and also dollars. And we're going to be talking about the new place called Migrant's Vineyard. Oh, you're going to like that. Money Chat Now is brought to you by Investor Schooling, and you can attend a complimentary class this Thursday by going to investorschooling.com, and there you will learn about real estate investing and stock option trading from those who do it every day. We had a great class yesterday on stocks, on how to read stocks, how to understand stocks, and if you were there, you learned a lot, and every week you're going to learn something else. All right, of course, I want to thank the following people for sharing the page the past few days. You guys are awesome. I know Art shares it quite often. Peter shares it. Mike and Mark share it. I think it was also Justin shared it yesterday. Thank you so much. Betsy shared it yesterday. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys sharing it. Please share the show right now. All you do is hit the share button to the right, and then you could, when you have the pull down menu, you could share it to your page. You could share it to a friend's page, or you could share it in a group. Groups are always great to share it, and I totally appreciate it. And you'll also have your friends making more money and make me get a laugh in the morning. Let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday was kind of annoying. Nothing really happened, but the market kept teasing the investors and teasing me, of course. All week I've been saying that if the Treasury bond goes to 3.5, it might bring back visions of June. In June, when the bond hit 3.5, it was the worst day for the market this year. Well, it was the lowest point for the Dow and the rest of the indicators that day, but the bond didn't quite hit the mark of 3.5, but it went as high as 3.46, and that was close enough to scare the investors. The reality is that the bond rate will be in the fours. There's no doubt in my mind it'll be in the fours pretty soon anyway, maybe even by the end of the year, and when that happens, it's going to get scary for the market for sure. After ups and downs yesterday, the Dow actually closed down 173 points. The Dow was up at lunch, and I actually thought it was going to be great, but it just couldn't hold on. The Nasdaq had a bad day, and it also finished down 167 points, and the S&P finished down 44 points. Not a good day for sure. Some of my plays turned out okay, though. My CCL keeps moving up, and that, of course, makes me happy. I did buy some Medicals yesterday because I believe the stock is underpriced, and I also believe it'll be moving back to the 170 range. Right now, it's killing me where it is. It's at 140. I can't remember anymore. It was really low. But anyway, a mixed batch of economic reports yesterday did little to bolster investor confidence as well. Initial jobless claims came in better than expected, but import prices saw a smaller drop than estimates suggested. Retail sales beat expectations, but were negative when including autos. It was like this really weird day. Manufacturing data also showed slowing economy. It's obvious, the economy is slowing, but isn't that what Powell wants anyway? Think about it, right? That's the idea of raising interest rates. This is done so the cost of money to buy stuff becomes too expensive. It also causes people to lose their savings to pay their credit card bills, and it causes jobs to be lost because companies basically need to lay off people in order to survive the lower incomes they're getting from slower economy. That's going to keep the economy is going to keep getting slower, and the people keep getting laid off because the companies are making less money because the Fed is increasing their interest rates. Am I the only one who understands that the Fed needs to slow down when they're in their interest rate raising, not speed it up? Why kill the economy to fight inflation? Yeah, I understand it's the inflation we are fighting, but the inflation is caused by a good economy. By the way, right after I wrote this, I read a quote from a guy named Mike Loengard, who is a bigwig at Morgan Stanley, and it reads like this. The Fed needs to pick their poison. Do you continue strong ahead to tamp down inflation at the risk of recession, at the risk of increasing employment? Is truly a dilemma. But I think given what we have heard from the Fed, and focus is squarely on inflation. To me, it's a whatever. Either way, I learned how to make money, and I grow my net worth through real estate. So if you guys have real estate, you guys are doing well. If you don't have real estate, I'm telling you, get some. Anyway, of course, the futures are dropping since last night when FedEx withdrew its full-year guidance and announced significant cost-cutting measures following what it called softness in global volume of shipments. In an interview, Raj Subramanian, the CEO of FedEx, said he expects the economy to enter a worldwide recession. Real nice. Did you have to be so negative? Did your friends have puts on FedEx or something? His statement is actually in the headlines of all the major financial reports. Basically, his statement is causing the market to slip this morning. Well, we're still heading for the end of the dead zone, so we may have a week or so of the market to fall. We should start to move up again next week. So even if he's right, the market always moves in cycles. Sometimes it cycles up, sometimes it cycles down, but individual stocks can move with or opposing the market. I continue to look for cycles when I pick stocks. I'm going to get more into this at the end of the show. Right now, let's look at the futures and kind of cry, and let's see what Wall Street's trying to tell us. Actually, it's not as bad as it was earlier. The Dow is only down about 125. The S&P is down 15, and the Nasdaq is down 42. Kind of hoping it's going to come back. All right. Anyway, real quick before we go to the next topic, let's see if there's anybody here to say hi. Oh, let's see. We've got a whole bunch of people saying hi. We got Deb coming in. We got Charles coming in. We got Tom coming in. We got Sandra saying good morning. We got my lovely wife. Thank you, Linda. We've got looks like Rob saying hi. We got Ed saying hi. Oh, I haven't seen Ed in a while. We got Johnson Aid. Oh yeah. And then, of course, we got James coming in from, James says he's going to sell me my Get Out of Facebook Jail Free. And, of course, Betsy, who always shares it, and Dave says hi as well. So say hi to Dave for me, Betsy. My brother Seth is here, and, of course, Bill is here as well. All right, let's get into the next topic. All right, if you happen to go to the UK, you will notice that Queen Elizabeth's face is as good as gold. What I mean by that, she's practically on every coin or bill that's used in everyday trade for goods and services. She is the queen of money. Queen Elizabeth II has been depicted on British banknotes and coins for decades. Her portrait has also been featured on currencies in dozens of other places around the world, in a reminder of the British Empire's colonial reach. So now that she has passed on, we have King Charles III being anointed to the crown, getting the crown, right? So what happens next? Well, as new money gets printed, his face will become the face of the pound. But what happened to the 82 billion pounds, the equivalent of $95 billion of coins and bills in circulation? Well, it looks like King Charles will have to endure looking at the Queen a bit longer. Most likely, even as the coins and bills start to wear, it takes an average of 30 years to have almost all of it out of circulation. Being that King Charles is 73 years old, he will probably be moving on before his face is the replacement and the primary face of the coins and bills. So what's interesting about this is we may have Prince, or should I say King Charles, King William on the bills before the end of circulation of the bills and the coins of Queen Elizabeth. The reason for the monarchy faces and coins is explained by a coin specialist named Dominic Chorney, and basically he says that a currency can be trusted if it's backed by the state. Okay. I don't know about that one. A currency can be trusted if it's backed by the state. It depends on state, right? And the most obvious symbol of the state since the Roman times is the emperor, the ruler, or the king. Yeah, I don't know about that either. Anyway, here's something interesting about which way the ruler faces on each coin. So ever since 1659, portraits on coins have faced the opposite direction with each new coronation. So Charles will most likely be facing left. For all of you who want to get as many coins or bills with Queen Elizabeth's face on it for a collector's piece, I'm going to say this is an unlikely investment. In fact, the new coins or bills with King Charles might actually be the better play. There will definitely be less of them in circulation, and King William will be facing right on the next coin, and probably relatively soon. Wouldn't it be interesting if we had a system like that for our money? I'd love to have a $100 bill with, I don't know, maybe see Trump on it. Wouldn't that be great? All right, let's take a break here, and I'll talk to you guys in about a minute.
Okay, so you thought about buying and selling real estate. You've thought about investing in the stock market, but don't know where to start. Well, what if you could find a place to unlock strategies to master both real estate and the stock market, all without the headache? That place is Investor Schooling, hosted by Larry Steinhouse, an expert in real estate, financial literacy, and the ins and outs of the stock market. You can attend Investor Schooling in person or online 8 times a month. You can and will learn how to make money in real estate, and you will learn mastery of stock techniques such as options and covered calls. You will even get a chance to ask one of your burning questions to the stock options sultan, the master of picks and plays. Call 866-424-2829 for free information and receive a complimentary pass to attend classes, or register online at investorschooling.com. Don't delay. These passes are limited. So what are you waiting for? Call 866-424-2829. That's 866-424-2829. Or visit investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com.
All right, welcome back to Money Chat Now. I'm your host, Larry Steinhouse. And of course, if you'd like more information on investor schooling, you can go to investorschooling.com or call 866-424-2829. That's 866-424-2829. Hey, I want to welcome you back to the show. We are here live on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And you can also find repeats of the show on Rumble and Spotify. Hey, please search Money Chat Now and Larry Steinhouse on Spotify and subscribe there as well. Hey, if you'd like to connect to me, by the way, you can connect to me by going to contactlarry.com. That's contactlarry.com, and there you will find my social media connections, my email, and my text message information, contactlarry.com. By the way, I still want to remind you that we still have room for our event tomorrow. That's right, tomorrow, the 17th, it's an all-day event featuring some of the most brilliant minds in business, including Hannah Kessler, the single millionaire chick, Chris Noggle, the money multiplier, Bill Walsh, the rainmaker, and of course myself, Larry Steinhouse, the host of Money Chat Now and the CEO of Investor Schooling. It's an in-person event and seats are selling fast. I think we have 3 seats left. But either way, just go there, go to 4mmw.com. That's the number 4mmw.com, and you can sign up to get your ticket now. All right, so far, of course, we've been discussing the market recap. It looks like the futures are starting to come back a little bit. I mean, it's certainly coming back from this morning when they were down well over 250 points. Now it's down 104. I'm starting to have some hope for the day. The S&P is down 12, and the NASDAQ is down 30. Again, that was down pretty far, too. So maybe there's some hope. We'll have to see. All right, we also talked about Queen Elizabeth coins. My suggestion is start to collect the King Charles coin, because that's probably going to be worth a lot more than the Queen Elizabeth coin. And, of course, coming up, we have Migrant's Vineyard. And then we have today's picks and plays. But did you guys hit that like button? Come on, hit that like button, hit that share button. Actually, hit that share button for all your conservative friends right now. Because we're going to be talking about this Migrant's Vineyard. And I'm telling you, they're going to get a kick out of it. So make sure you share it. Also, leave me a comment to say hi if you haven't already. Leaving a comment is the only way I know you're watching. So, of course, leave the comment. And don't forget, finally, to order my book, Money Hacks. And if you ordered it, please leave a review on Amazon. The book is called Money Hacks by Larry Steinhouse, because everything you think you know about money is wrong. So go read this book. You'll really enjoy it. All right, let's get into this. Hold on real quick. I just want to say something to somebody online. So Mike says Trump on a $100 bill and Biden on a penny. No. That's Biden. That would make Biden work too much. All right, let's get into this story. So the war against Biden, Harris, and other Democrat leaders continues as it gets more and more ironic every day. Have you heard about this war? You know, the war where the border states are trying to keep illegal migrants from crossing the border to enter the country as president and vice president continue to say there's no problem at the border. Well, as you know, this has escalated into Governor Abbott of Texas busting the illegal aliens to so-called sanctuary cities to keep his state from being overrun with the caring and feeding of these people. Well, this practice of busing the illegals to other cities is growing, and it's growing to the point where it can be considered a real war. Yesterday marked the pinnacle, however, of the transportation of migrants when Governor DeSantis sent planes with these illegal migrants to Martha's Vineyard to remove them from his state. On the same day, yesterday, Governor Abbott sent 2 buses of illegal migrants directly to the door of Kamala Harris's home in Washington, D.C. Oh my goodness, I gotta tell you, I got a chuckle out of this news report. Now, look, we all know that the mayors of the cities are complaining about this practice, and they're changing their tune and starting to say, look how we're treating these people. We're giving them food and we're giving them hugs. I don't know if you saw some of the videos, and it's funny because if you watch the videos on Fox or you watch the videos on CNN, they're completely different stories. The ones on Fox are like, if they would just stop the illegals coming in, this wouldn't happen. And the ones on CNN are like, look how kind we are. We're giving them food and hugs. Seriously, Martha's Vineyard, right? It's an area made up of upper white class liberals, and they're proving that their signs say they welcome all people. Well, the people of what is now called Migrant vineyards, they all understand, right? They understand the problem of too many migrants at once. They're going to get it. They're going to understand how quickly that many migrants is going to destroy their economy. Yes, you will be the welcoming, opening arms community for now. This political move will serve you well to try to say that the Republicans are racist and using the migrants as pawns in the war to protect the border, but after a while, you will have a new landscape in your town as Abbott does, and he has these people at the border. By the way, he's doing a favor to them by sending them to you. As a sanctuary city, you vowed to help these people. Now keep your promise. On the other hand, at least your lawns will all be mowed and your sidewalks will be clean and clear of snow, and it'll cost less. I'm actually looking forward to this practice continuing, not just for comedic value, but most importantly because these illegal aliens now have more warm places to live in a city that welcomes them. Yeah, right. So what is Biden's solution to the problem? Wait till you hear this. Biden actually barked the following words in an interview over this, right? He said, instead of working on us with solutions, Republicans are playing politics with human beings, using them as props. What they're doing is simply wrong. It's un-American. It's reckless. We have a process in place to manage migrants at the border. We're working on making sure it's safe and orderly and humane. Republican officials should not interfere with that process and wage these political stunts. What? Is he crazy? We have a process? The process should be turn them around and send them back home. Wait till you hear the next thing he said. It's long overdue for state Republicans to come to the table and provide a pathway for citizenship for dreamers, those in temporary status, farm workers, and essential workers. We need to modernize our laws so businesses get workers they need and families don't have to wait decades to be brought back together. It's time to get it done. This idiot doesn't see that thousands of people a day are entering our country with no background checks, no health screenings, and no place to house or feed them, and it's a problem. It's just another sign of dementia. Earlier, White House Press Secretary Karen Jean-Pierre denounced Republican governors Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbott sending migrants to Martha's Vineyard and Vice President Kamala's residence in D.C., and she said it's a cruel, premeditated political stunt. She continued, and she said, the children Governor Abbott abandoned in Martha's Vineyard, the children that Governor Sanders abandoned, and well, they deserve better. They deserve better than being left on the streets of D.C. or being left in Martha's Vineyard. Well, duh. That's why he shipped them to you guys. You said you would take care of them. Now do it. They're in a safe place now. The sanctuary cities have been claiming they will take care of these people. Now carry on and take care of them. Just like the visions of the people who come to to a country has exacerbated the problem of illegal migrants crossing our border, you will see that the governments of these states will continue more and more trips as you, the sanctuary states, continue to prove it's the best place for these people to be. The ones on the buses and planes are the lucky lottery winners. Now they're in a state where they're welcome, and they get free transportation and free food to get there. Soon someone, maybe someone in Fox News, will interview the bust illegal migrants and say how grateful they are to have been chosen. I mean, if 1,000 people are coming across the border a day and these buses are only filled with 50 people, they have definitely been chosen to be the lucky ones being driven or flown from the cages that Obama erected to house these people in Texas. And now they go to beautiful places like Martha's Vineyard or Kamala Harris's house. Come on, that's fantastic. Let's give credit to Abbott and DeSantis for being so kind. All right, guys, I'll see you in a minute. Hi, I'm Larry Steinhouse, and one of the most misunderstood things in America is money. That's why I've written this book. It's called Money Hacks, because everything you think you know about money is wrong. And I'm telling you, everything you think you know about money is wrong. When you read this book, you will learn things about money that you did not know. You will even learn if money can buy you happiness. I have a full chapter dedicated to that. You're going to definitely want to read that. I talk about how to use other people's money to buy real estate. I talk about how to save more money, and I even talk about how to rebuild your credit score in this book. There are 22 amazing chapters in this book. This book is now available everywhere. It's available on Amazon. It's available on barnesandnoble.com. And you can order this book right now, and you'll have it in 2 days, and you'll start learning things about money that you never knew before. So order the book right now. Go to Amazon, go to barnesandnoble.com, and order the book, Money Hacks by Larry Steinhouse. All right, welcome back to Money Chat Now. I'm your host, Larry Steinhouse. Hey, by the way, would you like to be a sponsor of this show? Your name and product will be delivered to hundreds of loyal listeners and watchers of the show. Hey, you know, we're expanding our base every day. And if you'd like to get your product or service out to my audience and help keep the show on the air, I'd love to have you as a sponsor. Hey, just reach out via Messenger or send me an email or just talk to me. Larry Steinhouse. You can reach me there, or you can go to contactlarry.com. You can reach me there. By the way, we also have a Spotify channel. That's right. You can subscribe to the channel and listen to all the reports. They're broken out for your enjoyment. Look up Money Chat Now on Spotify, and you can subscribe there as well. So I just have to make a couple of comments. So you know, Ken the Democrat, of course he's all up in arms, right? Oh, no. So he said ship DeSantis to Russia. I got to be honest with you, Ken. I'm all for it. He would be able to stop the war. All right, so far we've been discussing, of course, the market recap, and the futures are down, still 115, so it's still better than it was earlier, but it's not that great. We talked about the face of the coins in the UK, and of course we talked about the fact that these guys are shipping the lucky migrants to Martha's Vineyard and also Kamala Harris's home. I'm telling you, this is brilliant. It's much, much better, and these people are going to be very grateful. Coming up, of course, we have today's picks and plays, but did you guys hit that like button yet? Did you guys hit that share button? Come on, tell me you hit that share button so your friends could have watched the last segment. They would have loved it. Tell all your friends about the show. Let them know that it's both entertaining and educational, and please feel free to share it on your page or other groups that you feel will enjoy the show. And by the way, one more time, there's still time to register for tomorrow. I think we have like 3 seats left. It'll be an all-day event with amazing speakers. They're going to be teaching you things about money I bet you didn't know. Register right now. Go to 4mmw.com. That's the number 4mmw.com, and you know you want to be there. All right, let's talk about this real quick. I'm not so sure that I'm looking forward to today's market. It looks kind of bad. Wall Street was already under pressure, and now, of course, with this FedEx CEO making the prediction that was an echo of something that Elon Musk said, that we're heading for a great recession. Look, we all know we're getting a recession, and my prediction is officially it'll probably start in February. However, we didn't need to be reminded by it. Ugh. You know, I got some options expiring today, and that's going to kill me. Anyway, as I said earlier, we have about a week to go, and out of the vicious dead zone. So if you don't know what the vicious dead zone is, you need to come see me in Investor Schooling. I teach a theory called the dead zone, and that's where we are right now. In fact, I would predict the end of next week will be the start of slight upticks. Meta, Apple, Google, and Amazon will all start to move up slowly, and about 4 weeks from then, they will move up fast. Look for it to happen, and hopefully you'll be in good place when it does. Remember that scared money don't make no money. Be cautious, but don't be scared. This is the time when bargains come out. Look for good, profitable stocks of good companies. Companies that will last through the bad times. Companies like those whose products you use every day and can't live without. Technology is also a place to be. Think about the future and what people will be doing 3 to 5 years from now. Buy these stocks and hold them. All right, let's look at the futures one last time and see if we can get a hint of what Wall Street is expecting this morning. And again, it's not really moving much. The Dow is still down about 114, the S&P down 13, and the Nasdaq is down 30. But I'm still glad that it's moving forward. So we might actually, it might not be as bad of a day as I thought this morning. We might even end up positive. We'll have to see. Usually on a Friday around 2 o'clock, craziness happens. So it could actually be interesting. All right. Let's get into the crypto scene. Ethereum launched new software that was supposed to be the greatest thing since, I guess, the invention of Ethereum. Well, the market kind of yawned at this launch, and the cryptocurrency actually fell yesterday below 1,500. Bitcoin is still struggling to maintain the price of 20,000, and I'm telling you, both are going to fall to about half their current values within months. Sorry, guys, but that's really the way I see it. I mean, if you're a hodler, good luck. I happen to be a hodler on certain crypto because I can't figure out how to get it out of my crypto wallet. And that's part of the problem as well. If you don't know how to use it, if the majority of people don't know how to use it, that means that you can't do anything with it. Gold and silver, however, are also terrible. However, I do have to say that I think they're good buying opportunities. Gold is now below 1,700 and silver is under 19 again. I bought some more this morning. I think it's a good play. The Treasury bond is right around 3.46%. And I'm telling you right now, four is going to happen in the next 2 months. Probably at least by the end of the year. As we approach the 3.5% mark, the market's going to continue to fall, but 4% will probably be the next benchmark, and that's going to be happening soon. Oil is about $85 a barrel, and the average gas price is about $3.69 a gallon. You know, it's the oil hype thing really bothered me, but that's what it was. It was just a hype thing. There was no reason for it to go as high as it was. I know we want to blame Biden, and that's true. You know, the regime is bad for a whole bunch of things, and you can't blame him for bringing gas prices up into the fours. But once it hit 5, it was just BS. I want to thank you for watching Money Chat Now. We are live here every morning on Facebook. We are on at 7:30 on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube, and you can also find repeats of the show on Rumble and Spotify. My name is Larry Steinhouse, and I am the host of Money Chat Now. I am the CEO of Investor Schooling, and don't forget you can contact me directly at contactlarry.com. I will also be on the air tomorrow on WPHT at 10 a.m. if you want to tune into the show. Have a great weekend, and make it a profitable day.